everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English, and I am Karen.
I'm Mike.
Oh, what's the matter,
I'm
Mike?
bursting with news. I gotta tell you this.
What is
You
it?
didn't hear?
No.
The word on the street is that, Matt, our coworker, he's dating two girls at the same time.
Are you serious?
Yes, you didn't know about this?
No, I don't think so, but are you sure it's true?
Absolutely. He's dating Cheryl now, and he's also, remember, dating Joanne.
Joanne?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so because I heard that he actually broke up with Cheryl and then he started dating Joanne.
Oh, so he's not dating Cheryl anymore.
No, they actually broke up and then he started dating Joanne.
And he's also dating Joanne's twin, right? She has a twin, Jamie.
Wait a second.
Two girls.
No.
Sisters.
No.
Oh my God.
She has a twin brother, not sister, Mike.
Jamie's a boy?
Yes.
So when I saw him with the same girl, that
it's
wasn't...
the same girl.
Oh, wow.
Mike, you can't go around and spread rumors like that.
Well, okay,
I
but...
think Matt will be upset, and you know what? He watches the show.
You're right.
Matt, this is not me
Hi, Matt.
saying that it's Mike.
You're a good guy and would never date two people, especially sisters, at the same time.
You are a decent guy, and we love you.
We do, but we
Mwah.
also love gossip. Sorry.
That's right, and that's what we're talking about today. We will be talking about gossip and rumors. Let's get into it.
I gotta tell you about Shane.
Shane? Oh my gosh, I heard something too. Shh, don't tell them.
Randy and Joan are at the water cooler.
Hey, I have some hot gossip for you.
I have some juicy bits too, but you go first. What did you discover?
Okay, I heard that Angela is dating Sam in the sales department.
So we are talking about gossip and rumors today, right?
That's absolutely right. And actually, these words are fairly similar in meaning. We'll explain to you first that gossip is basically news that's not official news. It might not even be real news. It might just be based on what people are saying. And usually it's about personal relationships. It's about someone's private life. You wouldn't really say, oh, there's gossip that the president of Taiwan will visit Japan next year or something. It might be more like, oh, the president of Taiwan is getting married or something like that. So it's usually about a person's personal life. And of course, it's not always based on truth or facts. It's information you're just hearing from people. So you gotta be careful when you're spreading gossip.
That's right, and just like you said, these two words have very, very similar meaning. So the next vocabulary word is rumor, and that's also a noun. Basically, it just means like a story that's been told from a person to another person to another person, but these stories have not been proven to be true. And these things can get a little bit dangerous because sometimes you don't know if they are true, but they're being passed around, and eventually people will start believing them, right?
And if it's embarrassing or untrue, it can hurt people's feelings. It can damage relationships. So gossip about people you know, you should treat much more carefully than maybe gossip about movie stars or
That's
something.
right.
That can be entertaining, but when it's about people you know in your life, you got to be careful with stuff. Well, let's look at part A, our first dialogue. We have 3 for you coming up, and this is the first one today. And I see the title there is Water Cooler Gossip. So that immediately tells me that this is gossip that is going around in an office, right? Because a water cooler is just that water machine, maybe a water fountain, and it's a place that you will go and get water, but it's also a place that workers will come together when they leave their desk and they get a chance to chat and talk and gossip They might talk about what they watched on TV or their plans for the weekend, or they might gossip about the secretary that's dating her boss or
Which
something like that.
probably isn't true, or
Which
maybe
probably
it
isn't
is.
true. That's true. But the water cooler is the place at work where the workers might get together to gossip. So it says,
Randy and Joan are at the water cooler. So we have this dialogue between Randy and Joan here. So I guess you'll be Randy and I will be Joan.
That's right. And we can probably guess that these two are co-workers. They work in the same place and occasionally they like to share gossip. And today Randy's got some good gossip. Or as he says, hey, I have some hot gossip for you, okay? Hot gossip is probably new and it's exciting and it's something he really can't wait to tell her. So he's definitely looking forward to this.
And then Joan says, I have some juicy bits too, but you go first. What did you discover? So juicy bits, basically it's like hot gossip as well. It's something that someone probably really wants to hear. But it will probably cause some drama as well. And it's probably about somebody's personal relationship with somebody else. So that's called juicy bits.
There you go. And to discover is to learn something new, to find new information, maybe because you're looking for it, or maybe because it was an accident. Of course, we can use this in a serious way to talk about how scientists discover new things in science. They make discoveries, that's the noun form, but you can also just learn new things, things that you didn't know before, and maybe are a little bit interesting or surprising to you. I discovered something new about my friend the other day. They're really good at playing the violin. I didn't know this. It's interesting, new information. All right, back to the dialogue. So, Randy's hot gossip. Are you ready? Here it comes.
I am.
He said, and they're probably kind of whispering this a little bit because they don't want everyone to know. He says, okay, I heard that Angela is dating Sam in the sales department.
Wow, that sounds like big news.
That's right. These people work together every day, but when some of them start to date and have a relationship outside of work, that might become gossip.
Exactly. So you said Angela is dating Sam. So to date basically is like do something together. It could be going to the restaurant, going to the movies, doing an activity together, but kind of like in a romantic way. So basically when you say Angela is dating Sam, maybe they are in a romantic relationship, right?
That's right, exactly. They're seeing each other, they're holding hands and hugging and falling in love and all that kind of stuff. So that just means there's a new relationship, not just a business relationship, but a love, personal relationship between these two people. And one of them, it said, was in sales. Sales, or as we're going to learn, sales department, it's just one part of a big company. Big companies will have hundreds or thousands of workers. They'll be broken up into different departments or divisions. Sales will be the one that goes out, meets customers, and tries to get them to buy the products the company is making. Other workers will have different jobs, making the products or doing other things, advertising the products. But the salespeople, we often say salesman, saleswomen, salespeople, they will be the ones going out, meeting the new customers and trying to get them to buy.
That's right. Well, I wonder what's going to happen next. How about let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
I want to hear Joan's gossip.
That's nothing new. She's now dating the new guy in the mailroom.
Wow, she moves fast. Anyway, I also learned some interesting things about your new manager.
You learned that he's the boss's son and that no other company would hire him.
Yes. How did you find out?
I have my sources.
So, Randy has been spreading some gossip around his office. He just told his coworker Joan that Angela, another lady they work with, is dating Sam in the sales department. It's shocking gossip that everyone's talking about. But actually, Joan doesn't seem to be surprised or impressed with this hot gossip of Randy's.
That's right, because Joan says that's nothing new. Okay, so I guess Joan already heard of that before. And she says she's now dating the new guy in the mail room.
This is Angela still?
Yeah.
So no more Sam, now mailroom guy.
Exactly. So she's
Wow.
dating the new guy. Like we said before, you know, dating someone, it's like in a romantic relationship with someone, right?
Going
and
on
dating with the
dates.
new guy in the mail room.
Interesting. So Joan's gossip is much hotter, much newer, much fresher than Randy's is. This is very exciting. Anyways, so Angela now is apparently dating a guy who works in the mail room. Mail are letters, packages, postcards, things you write, put an envelope on, put a stamp on, stick it in a mailbox. It goes to a mailman or a mail carrier. They take it to a post office. It gets put on a truck, boat, airplane, whatever, and gets taken to another place where it is delivered to a person who now has this piece of mail, this package or letter or something like that. And some big companies, they get so much mail and they send out so much mail, they need a special room and maybe a few workers, and that's their job, keeping
That's
the
right.
mail organized.
And that would be the mail room, right?
go.
So this is the place in the company where they deliver or receive mail. So Angela is dating the new guy in the mail room. So this new guy is working in the mail room, right?
Yeah, and this isn't just hot gossip, this is hot, hot, hot gossip. And Randy, who thought his gossip was hot, is now surprised and impressed. This is totally new for him, new information about Angela and her love life, and he says, wow, she moves fast. Okay, so maybe she wasn't dating Sam for very long, or maybe this really good-looking guy is now working in the mailroom. He only started work on Monday, it's now Wednesday, and Angela's already dating him or something. So she moves fast, she changed boyfriends fast or something like that. She has a very exciting personal love life, I think is what he's saying. And then he goes on to say, anyway, I also learned some interesting things about your new manager. Ooh, he says this to Joan. So he doesn't just have one bit of gossip, he has another bit about Joan's boss.
Wow, so he goes around and talks maybe about, you know, the gossip with everybody, right? Now, is that really a good thing to talk, you know, some gossip about your manager? I mean, the manager is someone who's in charge of you or a certain department, right? So usually that person, you're working for that person, you probably don't want to, you know, to spread rumors or talk gossip, right?
That's true. And of course, other people will be afraid to tell you anything personal because they'll think, well, if I tell Randy, he's going to tell everybody. And of course, that will hurt your relationship. We also saw that Randy used that adverb there, anyway. This is a useful adverb when you're telling a story or having a conversation and you kind of want to change the topic, all right? So you can kind of talk about, what are you doing on the weekend? Oh, that's interesting. So we talked about that. Now let's move on to the important stuff. Anyway, we should get to the important conversation, or we should get to the meeting we're going to have today. So you're kind of changing the topic. You're kind of saying that, all right, I'm tired of talking about this. There's not much more to talk about. Let's change the topic. Let's change our conversation and focus on something else.
So let's continue with the dialogue. So now Joan says, you learned that he's the boss's son and that no other company would hire him?
She knows this gossip too.
Wow, so I guess they both have been, you know, like listening to other people spread rumors or, you know, talking about the gossip, right?
That's right. Now, she kind of guesses she knows Randy's gossip about the boss's son. That's why she said those things like a question.
Yes.
You learned that he's the boss's son and no other company would hire? Or is this the gossip you learned? Is this what you're so excited to tell me? Joan says, I know that. Randy, though, is surprised that Joan knows this too. So he says, yes. How did you find out? How do you know all my good gossip before I have a chance to tell you?
So Joan says, well, I have my sources. Wow. So source is basically, it's a noun, and it's basically where she gets her information from. Maybe from a certain person, or maybe if you're talking about the source of your information, it could also be from the news. It could also be from the newspaper or different places. It just means that where you got this information from, right?
Exactly. That's frustrating when you know gossip and whoever you tell it to, they say, oh, I know that. It kind of takes the fun away from it. So Joan seems to be the person who knows everything that's going on in this office. She really does have great sources. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. But I heard word on the street is there's more gossip tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be good. So come back for that. Randy and Joan are at the water cooler.
Hey, I have some hot gossip for you.
I have some juicy bits too. But you go first. What did you discover?
Okay, I heard that Angela is dating Sam in the sales department.
That's nothing new. She's now dating the new guy in the mailroom.
Wow, she moves fast. Anyway, I also learned some interesting things about your new manager.
You learned that he's the boss's son and that no other company would hire him?
Yes. How did you find out?
I have my sources.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 discover 动词发现。She just discovered that she has cancer. 她刚刚发现她得了癌症。下一个单字 date 动词约会谈恋爱。How long have you been dating Ethan? 你跟 Ethan 谈恋爱多久了呀？下一个单字 sales 名词业务指的是工作。那么 sales department 指的就是业务部。We need more assistants in the sales department. 我们的业务部需要更多助理。最后一个单字 mail 名词邮件。Mail room 指的就是收发室咯。I usually read and answer my mail in the morning. 我通常在早上阅读与回复信件。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 You go first. 你先吧。我们来看看这个例句。
Excuse me, can I go first since I'm good looking?
Yes. 下一个文法 Somebody hears that 加主词加动词，某人听说什么事情。Hear 表示听说得知。我们来看看这个例句。I heard that you won the game. That's great. 我听说你赢得了这场比赛，太棒了。最后一个文法 That's nothing new. 那已经不新奇了。Nothing 加上形容词表示没什么的，一点也不怎么样。我们来看看这个例句。The movie is nothing good. 这部电影没什么好看的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Carolyn.
And today we're going to be playing Guess the Bear, where we each have 3 cards with words or phrases on them, and we have to guess what they are as they've been replaced by the word bear. So, let's give this a shot. We got 1 minute on the clock. You're going first.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, verb, 1 word. Dinosaur bones were bared in a canyon. Settlers came to California hoping to bear gold.
Discover.
I think you've discovered the right answer. That is correct. Noun, 1 word. Tom works in the bear department. We didn't meet our bear goals this quarter.
Again?
Tom works in the bear department. We didn't meet our bear goals this quarter.
Financial?
No. I think we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Phrase, 2 words. What happened to Josh? I bared bear, you broke up. She bared bear, the store closed down after many years. It's a phrase, 2 words.
Didn't know?
No. Would you like to hear them again?
Yes.
What happened to Josh? I bared bear, you broke up. She bared bear, the store closed down after many years. And that's 1 out of 3.
Ugh.
Phrase, 2 words was hear that. So what happened to Josh? I heard that you broke up. She heard that the store closed down after many years. And Tom works in the sales department, noun 1 word. We didn't meet our sales goals this quarter.
Oh, so close.
So that's a shame.
Sales,
Well,
finance.
all right, I'm
Okay.
up now.
All right, let's put a minute on the clock. Verb, 1 word. She only bears tall, dark, and handsome men. We bared for about 2 years before marrying.
Hung out. No, that's, no, 1 word. Dates. Dates.
Yes,
Yeah, nice.
you are correct. All right, next one. Noun, 1 word.
Yeah.
I sent a handwritten letter through the bear. Bear is not delivered on Sundays.
Well, that would probably be mail.
Yeah.
Mail.
You got it.
All right. Yeah, good deal.
All right. And our last one. It's a phrase. It's 2 words. I like the dish, but it's really bear. He thought the art was genius. I thought it was bear.
So.
I like the dish, but it's really bear. He thought the art was genius. I thought it was bear. You're close.
Just okay.
Oh, and you're out of time. The last one was nothing special. I like the dish, but it's really nothing special. He thought the art was genius. I thought it was nothing special.
Yeah, right. Okay. So what? I got 1. 1
You
out
got
of 3,
2.
2
You
out
got
of
2.